live or not. I'm pretty sure we will. Just gonna test some stuff. Just testing. I'll have chat pulled up. Hey, if you see me, go ahead and type in chat. At least I believe this should be okay. This should be fine. Just relaunching. Hey, we are live, I think. For 40 seconds. Oh, I gotta pull up chat 1 second. There we go. I'm here, so we did it. I think the audio should be okay. Hey Quindy, what's up? Justin didn't tell me if we were doing one or not today. He came over and asked me to set up a meeting about ReaperLand, but I haven't seen him since lunch, so I'm assuming either he went home or I don't know. I went into the studio and I was like, all right, I got some ideas, let's go. And I haven't seen him either. He might be busy across the street. I have no idea. But I'm on my computer today, so I don't know how the audio sounds. I did some tests beforehand, just to see. Oh. Well, at least he told you. At least. Yeah, I figured I would just do some stuff on my desk. I have some ideas about the Twitch Awards show. Maybe we can do some voting for the Twitch Award clips and do some of that as well. I'm not on my phone today because I wanted to see if the laptop was okay. But I think the audio sounds okay. At least I can hear most of that. But it might sound a little muffled, but I am unsure. Hey, Cranky. Hey, Cranky. What's up? It's Friday. I do have one mold to cut today, or at least left to cut. I'm going to walk away from the desk. Let me know if you can still hear me. Come down with a cold. Corporea, yeah, you can go ahead and plug it. I think I should have the link still. Okay, so you can't hear me. So the microphone is coming up from the from the computer. That is fine. That is totally fine. Background noise is reasonable. Yeah, it's every now and then when he uses the air compressor to blow the air. I'm assuming that gets pretty loud for like a second whenever he does that. I'll have to get the link. I think Quindy should be able to see it and just copy and paste it, I think, because I can't see it right now. If not, I think I still have it. From you, Corporea, when you sent it to me last week. It's right here. I got it. I just got to pull it up in Twitch. I think I got it. I just have to launch it on my computer. We're doing it live today, which is how I like it, kind of. There we go. I got it. For the kids. Okay, so there's some cool stuff going on, I guess, on Twitch. This is going to be the third annual kind of clips award show, and I was gonna go through and vote with chat, and so you guys can. I know you guys. It'll be funny. Some of them are funny, some of them are gross, You know, some of them are like the best Twitch moments of the year. So that'll be fun to look through. Hey, green users. Take my gum out. I'm a professional around here. This is the model that I'm working on. This is the next mold I gotta make. Is you guys are very familiar with is the Learn to Paint Kit Night here. The Learn to Paint Kit Night. That is the one that I'm making next. We have plenty of molds of these, but you know, it doesn't hurt to have backups. Especially because I'm trying out some new techniques in mold making. Mostly professionals. Oh, I want to show you guys this 3D. Oh wow, nice shout out feature. Hey, Twisted Oma. We're testing some new stuff today. I forgot what I was gonna do. 1 second. David, it's 1 o'clock.
What?
1 o'clock.
Oh.
1. You could have just asked me.
Well, I mean, I don't know what makes you decisions.
Yeah. Polycam. Okay. Where was I? Oh, Twitch chat. That's what I was going to pull up. There it is. So I was messing around with my little scan, my little polycam thing, and I was going to show you guys. Look, I took a scan of my monster can that I was drinking during lunch, and I took a little 3D scan of it, and then on the corner of the table. And I was gonna redo it because you can tell it to just solidify or like isolate the can if you wanted to. Let's get this really nice close in there. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, really nice. It's really cool because you can actually see the wording and stuff. Like you can see all the information that the information that's in there, all in the back. Let me pull up Twitch chat so I know. Hey, ReaperLand. But then you could do things like, for instance, take Bob and Julie's Noel. Let me see. Here he is. Wow, I can only go so big. So let's see if we can do it backwards. I don't know if I can. I'm not going to be able to. We're doing it live. We're messing around. There we go. So, there he is. We'll move him around. Back this way. We'll shrink him down a little bit and rotate him. So you can create like this little AR version of the knoll. So now, if I wanted to, I could go stand next to him. Like if we had the camera like stand still, but cool little like AR version of the knoll. I know I showed this off before, but been messing around with it again. I think it's pretty cool, pretty neat. Yeah, it's pretty crazy what phones can do now. It's more along the lines of like AI, along those things again, which I'm still kind of obsessed with. Doing a bunch of AI stuff still. It's fun. You know, getting scary and whatnot. So it's all good. So we'll do some clips. We'll watch the clips, and then we'll kind of maybe cut a mold to close out the day. That sounds like a fun thing to do. And I'll do my best to kind of explain the clips as best I can as well. adjusting my lights here. Let's see here. Let's go to our second scene, and you should be able to see this pretty well. Let me shrink my camera down a little bit, unless my camera's messing up. Hello, test 1 2. Did my camera freeze? Hello, test 1 2. Test 1 2. I think my camera froze. My camera froze. All right, one second. I think it's because it's taking it from this one. Let me delete that and then go from here. Properties. 1 second. There we go. I think I'm back. I'm back, chat. Okay, I'm back. Test 1 2. Karate chops. All right, fixed. We're good. We're good. We're Gucci. All right. Now we're gonna test some audio. So we're gonna watch these on Twitch just because the audio is better, I think. So we should be able to hear the audio. Okay. Right here. Oh, behind the back. Behind the back. And he had his beer in his hand. Bam. So this is a how's the audio? Is the audio too loud? How's the clip audio? So this is Nim's New Year's show. He oh, there's no audio. Oh, I know why. There we go. There we go. It should be fixed now.
You're not sure where the pitch.
All right. Should have audio now.
Behind home plate. Sometimes you're not sure where the pitch missed. Albertson always lets you know.
So he catches.
Big magic slowly.
Yeah, catches it behind his back.
What a play! That had to be the elixir, the magical elixir into the glove.
So
Savior,
that was a good moment.
magic.
This is a good
Beer
Twitch
in
moment.
hand. This guy can do it all.
Twice my volume.
What a slab! Oh, what a play!
Okay.
Falling down.
There we go.
Behind home plate. Sometimes you're not sure where the pitch missed. Albertson.
So this was a Twitch event that happened earlier this year where a guy caught it behind his back with a beer in his hand.
That had to be the elixir, the magical
So
elixir
caught it behind his
into
back.
the
So
glove.
that's a good clip. And this is for we're doing the voting for the most Pog moment. So the most Pog chant moment, like really cool moment. We'll do Canute. This was at TwitchCon, I believe, earlier this year. So this was Canute. And Canute is Swedish. And this is at TwitchCon. And he won some like bodybuilding, like muscle man kind of event. He's a big guy. Okay, that's pretty pog. I mean, I still think it's behind the back clip so far. Like behind the back catch so far. There's NASA landing on an asteroid. That clip is okay. It's not very good quality. And then this clip is a bunch of streamers like digging a hole in Austin. That's not that good. So we'll skip to the next category. These are the grossest clips. Oh, this one's funny. This is an unlucky moment. Is this voting? So it's like unluckiest clip. So he's just eating a sandwich. I bet you like a pelican or something's gonna fly by. Okay. Oh, let's see. I'm gonna slow it down. So like, let's do half the speed. 0.25. That's a hawk. I think that's French. This was a live stream, Cranky Dog. I mean, people that live stream on Twitch, they do all kinds of stuff, so it's not just gaming. This was, I think, Shit Camp 2022 earlier this year. And these are unlucky moments. I think this is the blob clip. Oh, hold on. I'm still back on 25 speed. Okay, we're good. So it's the blob, like kind of what you experience at old camps. Oh. I think she got hurt from this too. I think she got hurt from this. Let's watch it again. She got launched. Oh, I bet she got whiplash. It looks like she got whiplash from that. Those are some good clips. Let's see. This guy named is Henry. He's like an up and coming streamer. He likes to like film himself cooking and doing things like that.
Does roast beef ever do any cooking? No, but he's having a little difficulty with this one because it's very smoky.
I don't even know what that is. It looks kind of gross. Mushrooms?
I've got the roast beef cam where we can check in on him. Yeah, so he's kind of hiding himself a little bit. I don't know if he's not a fan or what. Anyway, does roast beef ever do any cooking?
That's a cute cat.
Yeah, so he's kind of hiding himself a little bit.
He's hiding from the
He's
cooking.
not a fan or what.
That's really funny.
Does roast beef ever do any cooking?
Let's see. This looks pretty good. Your sister's cooking is like that? That's nice. Burn the whole house.
I used to follow this guy on Twitch who used to play Dark Souls games. He used to play Dark Souls games with his feet. And he would put the camera on his feet and play Dark Souls games on an arcade stick. No joke. He used to play that shit and beat the games and shit, right? And then I later found out that this guy has no hands.
What?
What a poser. I unfollowed him. What? That's ridiculous. That's not even that sick, dude. Because if you got no hands, your feet are your hands.
Oh, I
Anyone
see.
with no hands could do that. I thought this guy was a regular guy with hands that learned how to play Dark Souls with his feet. Now that's impressive. No hands. This guy could probably eat breakfast with his feet, brush his teeth with his feet. The guy's a poser. Come on, man.
That's an unexpected clip.
I used to follow a guy.
That's so unexpected. These are awesome. Oh, these are wholesome moments. This one was really nice. I think he's Swedish. He's doing like an interview after a tournament.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that, and I think under high pressure situations with the crowd, when it's getting tight, that's where you have an easier time making big mistakes, you know, like not making the right decision, not getting your teammate to do what you want, because the set kind of executes, you know what to do from A to C.
And then his mom comes up and hugs him live.
Oh, this is beautiful.
mal trøjen, hva?
Mom Katie,
Where's Jesse?
She just sneaks up there and gives him a hug.
A little bit of that, and I think under high pressure.
That's adorable.
A little bit of this.
That one wins for me. Sure that bird was a black kite? Oh, nice. Are you a bird person, Quindy? I didn't know that. Hey, Lieutenant Floby. We're just kind of checking out some clips from the Clip Awards show that's going on right now during December that they do every year.
On my body.
Okay, so he gets mad and he slams his desk, and then his daughter, she copies him and slams the desk.
On my body.
Top right.
On my body.
Like father, like daughter. That's cute. Dogfather? Hey, everybody's doing good. Uh-oh. There we go. Oh, this one's cringe. These are hilarious. Or this one is hilarious. So this is the most awkward moment, is kind of what they're voting for here.
You guys on a date? Date tonight? No date? Oh! Oh!
He asked if they were on a date,
Yeah.
but it was they were their father or daughter.
Want a beer? Oh, you got a beer. Okay, that's
That's awful. That is awful. I would have just dropped my groceries and ran if that happened to me. And then, yeah, the rest of them aren't that cringe. Oh, this is the best rage moments. I know you guys probably don't know anything. You don't need to know anything about League of Legends to watch this one. But it's just how funny the clip is. Oh, hold on. Can't see. Can't see him down here. So we'll move my camera like right here. Like that. So these are just rage moments.
You should be spending the start of your stream in practice too
Over here.
whilst hitting creeps. It
No,
is
you're
seriously
done.
embarrassing watching you miss creeps when there isn't an enemy around.
Fuck me! That's the fucker! Fuck, I hate these cunts! Fucking Venom!
Thank you, Anonymous, for gifting my
He's Australian. Permaban him! Permaban him! Oh man, his chat trolls him all the time. His chat just trolls him nonstop, and he just got pissed off one day. Now this next one, I don't know if you guys know about who Kitboga. So Kitboga is a Twitch streamer. Hold on. I gotta probably move my camera again. So this is Kitboga, and he catches people's like what's the word? He scams scammers. So when he like calls scammers or they call him, and he pretends to be like old ladies. Or like he like modulates his voice to pretend to be old, so they you know, because they get scammed and all these scams that are going around. And what he does is he tries to waste their time, and he tries to piss them off, and he tries to like make sure they can't get what they want. And in this particular it's not that guy. That's Lieutenant. That's Mark Rover who did that. But he does kind of the same thing. So he just trolls scammers, and and calls all day. So in this particular clip, this was from a stream that he did all day. And if you look at the top right of the screen, he's been wasting this guy's time for 10 hours and 37 minutes. So he's been trolling these guys for 10 hours. And this was kind of like one of the things towards the end. And all they're trying to do is get these codes for like free redemption to Google, to add to their like Google wallet and stuff. And this was like the culmination of that.
Shouting. I'm literally shouting right now, ma'am.
Yeah, you don't need to shout. Take a breath. Hey, Abel, I have the, I don't know if you heard me before. I have one of the codes. I got,
yes,
this is a $500 code,
wait.
okay?
Please wait.
So
please
I'm gonna,
wait now.
I think I can get the,
No. Whoa, wait. Ma'am, no. You don't have to do that. I'm really shouting. I'm literally shouting.
No! It's so funny. Yeah, maybe one that is true. There's a lot of people who do that. But man, this was an epic stream. It was like 11 hours of him just wasting these guys' times, and they just freaked out on him. That was a good stream.
Really shouting.
And then, oh god, that was so good. That was funny. Best scary moment? None of these are that scary, to be honest. Best fails? Yeah, we'll watch these. These are like some of the best fails of the year. Oh! Ouch! Okay, she seems fine. The TV didn't crack. God, that looks painful. I gotta watch it again. Hold on. Oh. Okay, so she had a speaker. Look, there's a speaker right here on this podium. So when she falls, luckily her head kind of bumps into it and it doesn't hit that platform that the speaker's on. So that's good, at least. Okay. Ouch. And then this one is hilarious. I think it's another Swedish guy. I think. Man, I want to go to Sweden so bad. So he has a fish in one hand and a phone in the other.
Be free!
He throws his phone in. He throws his phone in because he.
Be free!
Be free! That's so funny, man. That's so good. And then we have peach jars. I think she leaves the cap off on her protein shake.
Yeah? I'll kick your ass at laser.
I mean, I've done this before.
Yeah?
I feel like
I'll kick
we've
your
done
ass
this
at laser.
before. I've done that before. That's a good one.
Yeah?
I've done that before. That's a good category. I like me some fails. I like this clip. I showed Justin this clip a long time ago. Or this happened earlier this year. So S-Fan. You think the loss of the phone? Yeah, I think so too. So this clip down here is on the bottom left of the screen here. You see S-Fan. He's sleeping. He's been sleeping for 2 hours.
Hey guys,
and he has this video playing.
On episodes and how it's made to fall asleep to or to watch them without really paying attention, and they leave on autoplays so that my videos end up in their feed. Let's play a prank on them. I'm going to scream really loud in about 5 seconds, and we're all going to act like nothing happened. Don't comment about it. Don't mention it. Don't talk about it. Here we go. Wake up! And now that the cheesecakes are done,
And so S-Fan,
put off that diet for just
S-Fan woke up. He doesn't know what's going on.
Hey guys, you know how
That's a S tier clip. Hey John, I recall you changed something up to help with your afternoon tired. I recall you changed something up to help with your afternoon tired. Is that not working? I don't know what that means.
Hey guys, you know how a bunch of people put on it?
Right. It's not a fun category. Oh yeah. Not so much anymore. I'm just drinking a lot more water. And going to sleep at a reasonable hour. That's all. So we might cut this mold here in a second. Oh, this is 5 head takes right here. This one's really good. 5 head takes.
Factoid: the year that I was born, which would have been 1969, was actually there was about 4 billion people on the planet, and now there's more like 8 billion. So technically, there's 8 billion. There's twice as many people now as there were when I was born. So if you think about it, according to the law of supply and demand, where the more scarce something is, the more valuable it is. As human beings, we are all technically half as valuable as we were 50 years ago. So I think that's kind of a cool little factoid you can drop on people. If anybody ever says, you're a worthless human being, you can say, you know what, technically, you're right. Factoid, the year...
Yes, his whole shtick is he does terrible cooking. That's like his whole shtick. So that's why he didn't peel the onion. And his knife sucks. So that's his whole shtick. Community songs, not that good. Fan art, it's whatever. Best fan video, it's whatever. That physically hurt to watch, I agree. Best event, I voted for the Streamer Awards. And I think that's it. Up and coming streamers, yeah, that's it. So those are all the clips and stuff, so. That's interesting. So we'll go back to full screen here. Bam, we're back to full screen. It was bad and you're not a good cook, yeah. So what else is going on? I know that there was big news about Henry Cavill not playing Superman, which is very sad. I actually thought he was a good Superman, but there's also rumors coming out today that he's going to be producing and starring in a Warhammer series, which sounds like it was going to happen sooner or later. So I think he was a great Superman as well, but I obviously didn't grow up. I didn't grow up with the other Superman, so, but I thought he was great. Yes, and it looks like Amazon is going to buy it. At least that's what's being reported, is that it looks like Amazon is going to get the rights to this Warhammer series that he's going to be producing and playing in. So yeah, and all the DCU movies are going to be like messed up. So Wonder Woman, Aquaman. Yeah, it's probably a good thing though that he got out of The Witcher, to be honest, because he didn't like what the writers were doing. Is what the reports are. Like apparently there was a lot of animosity between him and the writers because he wanted to be faithful to the books, and they were not doing that. So, oh, they finalized it for Amazon or for the Warhammer stuff. That just logically makes sense. And there's rumors about him also becoming the next James Bond. Those were just rumors, though. So, I think he would be a good James Bond as well. That's a good point, Quindy. Yeah. I thought Christopher Reeve was a good Superman too. He looked like a good Superman. I'm gonna go watch Avatar this weekend. I'm curious. I've been seeing a lot of good reviews. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it actually goes. Let me adjust my thing here. So I'm working down here while I cut a mold. Let me go grab it. Oh, someone else was announced as the next Bond already? Yeah. I know it was just a rumor that he might play the next Bond. Oh, it is nice. I liked him in Enola Holmes. I liked him as Sherlock Holmes. I thought that was really. I liked him as Sherlock. I thought that was pretty cool. I'm doing Friendsmas tomorrow. So one of the new things that we're trying this year for Friendsmas is this thing that we saw on TikTok where everybody brings a dish that starts with their first initial. So, like, for instance, if my initial was P, I could bring, like, pizza, pancakes, you name it. So, you know what I'm doing? For J, I'm doing a jerky charcuterie board. Thoughts? So, I gotta stop by on my way home tonight and pick up a bunch of jerky, beef jerky. And I'm gonna do a jerky charcuterie board for my dish, because I didn't want to bring like a main dish like jerk chicken or what's another good J? What are some J foods that people would eat? I'm not sure. I am getting Bucky's jerky. Yes, I am. Because it's on my way home and I live right next to it. So. But it's going to be a charcuterie board. Johnny cake. Is that a real, like, other name for cornbread? Is Johnny cake? Is that like a special type? Thanks for the gifted subs, Melon. I hope you're doing well. J for Johnny cake. Johnny cake. I need to get a turntable for work. Julianne fries. Yeah. What's in the jackfruit? Jalapeno poppers. I could have done jalapeno poppers. J-Tome, nice. I was about to ask for Jay, how Jay was doing. Jambalaya, Jambalaya. Jasmine rice. Could have done that. I don't know if Justin's bringing anything. Jello? I could have brought Jello. Yeah, I could have brought Jello. That's not a bad idea, actually. That's not a bad idea. Jello. Damn, that would have been funny. I guess it's not too late. I still could do Jello. Jelly beans. That's a nice one. What's a dessert that starts with a J? Jalapeno jelly. Jelly beans. Jordan almonds. Jackalope. Jackfruit. Jelly donuts. Yes. I mean, I'm not getting a lot of jerky. I'm just getting a bunch of different types, like a charcuterie board, you know, I guess. Instead of doing like a cheese board, I'm doing a jerky board. Because I thought that would be funny. I don't know if anybody's gonna eat it, but because there is gonna be a bunch of us. There's like 15 of us all bringing different dishes and stuff. So jelly donuts. I'm down. Dude, there's a place over here by us called Hertz Donuts. Man, it's such a good donut place. I told my friend group, I said, hey, we should all get together and open up a donut place, a franchise of Hertz Donuts. It's so good, and it's a good name. Hey, Green, what's up? Japanese plums, jujube candies, jujube candies. Hey, you guys should be able to see. Okay. There you go. Just gonna get a new blade here. So that's what I'm doing this weekend. Is we have Friendsmas tomorrow. So you know, all my friends, and it's funny because all of our I think I've mentioned this before, but all of our guy friends in our friend group are not really close to their families. But we all found girlfriends, and we all have wives and girlfriends that are really close with their families. So we pretty much just do stuff with their families on Christmas. But the weekend before Christmas, we all do stuff together, like as a friend group. We call it Friendsmas. We do the same thing for Thanksgiving. And so tomorrow, that's why anybody that just joined us that's what we're talking about, foods that start with J, because on TikTok this year we saw that, you know, it'll be a fun idea to bring foods that start with our first initial. So that's why. But we all, and then we do white elephant as well. Dude, my white elephant is hilarious. I wish I had a picture of it. I didn't take a picture of it. But my white elephant gift is so good. I found it at an antique mall. It's a picture from 1968 that was cross-stitched. It's a cross-stitched painting. Or not painting, a cross-stitched framed photo that says something about, oh man, I'll talk about it next week. I'll take a picture of it and talk about it next week, but I want to get the quote that it says on it. But it's so funny, man. It's going to be the best one. Mint julep cocktails. I guess I could have brought a drink. What is it? Is there any good J drinks? I don't know how late the stream is lagging. Like, I don't know. It doesn't seem to be lagging that much. So I'm just prepping the mold to open. Just cutting off the excess. And we're gonna open this bad boy. I forgot what's in here actually. Orange Jello? Yeah, Jello. Jello would have been nice. Oh, it's a vampire. Jaeger bombs. Nice. Yeah. Mojitos? No, that's an M. There we go. Nice vampires. Look at that mold. That's so pretty. I think I did a good job on this one. Personally. I think I did a good job. Jaeger bombs. I like Jaeger bombs. I like that That tastes. I'm a fireball enjoyer. So I'm a fireball enjoyer. And maybe some Goldschlager. But I don't drink very much. Like, at all. Like once a year, twice a year. Yeah, but I'm gonna go watch Avatar on Sunday after the Christmas stuff. And then gear up to do Christmas at Sarah's parents' house. And then next week, we're doing a Secret Santa here. I might stream it on Friday. We're doing it at 2, so ReaperLand might be an hour early. And I don't know if I'll talk, but I might stream the Secret Santa party that we're going to be doing up here at Reaper. That sounds like a fun time. David.
Yeah.
What are you bringing? What are you bringing for Secret Santa? The thing that starts with your name.
Oh, the food?
Yeah. Yours starts with a D.
Yeah. So it starts with D. I'm bringing dinner rolls and drinks.
Dinner rolls and drinks.
I couldn't find like a meal item that I could easily make that I knew how to make. So.
Yeah, donuts.
I could have done donuts.
I don't know. There's a lot of good stuff. I bet that starts with D. But
I don't know what are you bringing, Jay?
Yeah, I'm bringing a jerky charcuterie board.
That sounds good. Jambalaya, John.
Yeah, jambalaya.
Jambalaya.
Yeah, somebody said donuts in chat.
I didn't think about that.
Dumplings.
I guess I could go buy some dumplings.
I don't know.
I'm not going to be able to make them.
I don't think that's not a stipulation.
Yeah.
It's really hard to think of food names like that off the top of your head. Deviled eggs? Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, but someone always makes deviled eggs. And I never made them before.
Yeah, you're the only D though, right?
Yeah.
What is the letter that we have the most of? J? Justin, Josh.
S. Sarah and Sam.
Sarah, Sam, Justin, Josh, John.
Jay. Yeah, you're right, Jay. I forgot about Justin. Oh, but we have Scotty too, so
Scotty.
S and J are
Yeah, so S and J are tied. Deli meats, dill pickle, Dippin' Dominoes.
Dominoes.
Devil food cake. Yeah. What was I doing? Oh, I still need this. Somebody asked what these molds are used for. These are the Bones USA molds, so these will be plastic injected. And so right now I'm making the holes for the plastic in the air. Currently. Thanks for the prime, guys. Also, don't forget that your quarterly contest stuff is going to need to be entered soon. Anybody that's working on your quarterly contest stuff. I got some entries in today and yesterday. Ooh. All right. So let's get to cutting, shall we? Show you how it's done. I'm gonna order a Lazy Susan because right now you can see that I'm just using this little white piece of paper so I can slide it around the desk. But I'm gonna get a Lazy Susan so I can put it right here in the middle of my desk, put the mold on top of it, and all I gotta do is just rotate the Lazy Susan. But this is my current setup. So right now I'm making the air channel. Sorry, I had to concentrate on that one. Sorry, I had to concentrate. There we go. It's advanced techniques. How different is it from making a sealcast mold to a normal mold? It's about 90% the same, I say. I would say probably 80 to 85% the same, roughly. These take a lot longer to build than black rubber metal molds do, because silicone's a lot more delicate, so you just got to be a little bit more careful. And you have to spend more time building it because they are more delicate, because you want to build it right, because if you don't, you wasted a bunch of time. And so you want to build things correctly. So yeah. Do you inject the plastic in the corners and it wagon wheels in the middle? No, it goes in the middle of the mold. So from the top of the middle, down here. Better get a sturdy one. All the hammered plastic wouldn't. Oh, I wouldn't. I would do the hammering not on the on the Lazy Susan. I would put the Lazy Susan once I get to this part. the actual like cutting part, because you see I have to like rotate it around a lot. How different is mold making? Okay, dog food. Yeah. All right, so we did that. This is my favorite part. My favorite part is cutting. I like cutting a lot. It's just so satisfying to me. Just to be able to be consistent. But yeah. And now we're ready to kind of start cutting. So I have to connect the model to the sprue. Because right now it's not connected. So it's not connected at the moment. Yeah, I have these really weird calluses on my hand. So I'll show you guys in a second. Here we go. So I have these really weird calluses on my finger. You see right there, right here. It's like right on that knuckle. It's from holding the scalpel with my little finger in here. So it's from holding the scalpel, and all these tools, like all these little tools, it's from holding it in like a pin grip. So where it connects right here on my finger, I have like a really weird callus right there from holding everything. This is not a spin cast mold. No, it is not. This is a seal cast injection mold. Is the wagon wheel shape relevant to seal cast, or is it holdover from metal casting? This is our own kind of holdover from metal casting. The seal casts use different types of sprues, but the beauty of it is that you can build any kind of sprue that you want. This is just kind of what I've settled on. All the mold makers are different and they do different things, but this is the easiest for me, and I like it aesthetically. So, because the aesthetics are important to me, because you need to have it balanced. Like it needs to be even. So it needs to be even to make their job a little easier. So yeah. Oh, green users? They probably don't. They're probably not as they probably know how to, years and years of learning how to hold them and not death grip them. I'm probably squeezing too hard or putting too much pressure right there, I'm assuming. A rider's callus? Yeah. Having been trained in plastic mold making and processing, the channels are very different. Plastic mold making? Like for what? Like what? Like making molds? Like how big molds, or like for like injection, like big plastic injection? So those are all connected. Here we go. Now I vent, just like you do on a metal model, the exact same process. I gotta let the air escape. So this part is this part's the delicate part for me. Really got to get in here. Make sure the vents aren't too big. Blow molding. Ah, I see. You got a degree in it. I didn't know there was an actual degree for it. That's interesting. Maybe I need to go to school. But that's like industrial, like molding, right? Like big industrial stuff. I took a 10-hour class. No calluses. They said no calluses except for pencils. Interesting. It's like the only callus I have on my hand is from there. Interesting. I would have guessed you would have a CNC router cut into the mold. Nah. This is all hand done. For steel molds and stuff, I'm sure they do. But not these little hand, these are just little hand molds. That's all. You got a degree in it. That must be nice. This is all on-the-job training for me. On-the-job training. Oh, this hand got buried. That's not good. It's not good. Year-long degree training in my case doubled as my original specialty in mechanical engineering. Yeah, that sounds about right. It seems just... That seems like the natural evolution. I get, a lot of the times, like once a year, I'll do a tour for UNT, the college that's over here. And their classes, the teacher will email me and they'll bring a class and they have to like take a test on it. Or they have to like come and take it and then answer some questions. It's like a extra credit kind of a thing. That way they can see how machines like work. It's generally for like a engineering degrees, but they just want to see in a production cycle machines and things like that. Mac Attack, yeah. So we discussed doing Reaper Lives every other week, so twice a month, every other week, because that lines up with information a lot better. So, or it lines up with like new releases and things a lot better. So, and we can have better content if we like take a week off, or not take a week off, but have one more week of content to kind of prepare. Because sometimes what happens is if you do it every week, you don't really have a lot of, some weeks you have a lot of content and some you don't. But if you do it, we're hoping that if we do it every other week, it'll line up better with like new releases, and we'll always have stuff to talk about. And it'll probably be me and Ron plus guests going forward, I think. I don't know if there was a final decision made. I don't make those decisions, but I believe that that's what the plan was being talked about. Okay. Yeah, Tuckerman. A mold follower that made molds for plastic injection. Yeah, like my image of what those plastic injections are is like what Thomas uses, our big plastic injection machine here. And you know, I guess those would be like making big trash cans and big like containers and things like that. Like the big molds. The big boys. Big steel molds. And big old machines that make those bad boys. Woohoo! Has anybody watched Willow yet? I haven't watched it. I haven't got around to it. But I also haven't heard anybody really talking about it, so I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Nice. Bob and Julie, when are you guys coming down here next? Like, do you know when all the artists are coming back down? Or if they are? I would hope it's soon. Be nice. Be nice to see everybody. I love the movie Willow. I have not heard good things about the show, so I have not watched it yet. Yeah, I haven't seen anybody talking about it at all, good or bad. Lackluster? Oh, that's sad. I wonder why. You figured they would kind of push it. Same thing for Lord of the Rings. It was kind of eh. I watched Sandman. Man, that was good. That blew me off my socks. I think I talked about it before. I had no idea what Sandman was before it came out, but I really enjoyed it. I've been watching a lot of Korean dramas recently with Sarah. We like to watch K-dramas. Their storytelling is, or the way that they shoot things is just so weird. Who streams that show? Yeah, Willow. It's on Disney. Yes, I'm cutting air channels right now. Yes. Sorry, I'm a little bit over the mold here. Yes, I am cutting air channels. And my eyesight's not the greatest, so I gotta really get in there. I had a tooth break a couple weeks ago, so I'm going in January to get a crown. Kind of sad. Alright, I don't know how loud this is going to be. I don't know how loud it is. I'm going to try not to do it for very long. So... So right now I'm just drilling holes in like hard to reach areas, like thumbs and things like that. And the bases. I don't know how loud this is, sorry. There we go. Sounds like a dentist, yeah. So I'm just trying to find problem areas to where things might need to be poked a little bit to allow some air to escape. Not bad. Kiki is more... Oh, Keely? The machine? Hey Roger, what's up? You should step in the mold making process. I mean, we've done almost all of it. Like last Friday, you saw me build one, and then today you're seeing me cut one. I could cut them way faster than I can build them for sure. Building takes a lot longer, but the building ensures that I can. This is kind of like an OCD. This is like an OCD's person dream job. I'm not that OCD. I'm a little OCD, I think. I like things to be like a little organized, but I'm not like compulsive obsessive, you know? I like things to be a little pleasing to the eye, but it's not gonna drive me crazy. Like, I don't have to do it. That's a self-diagnosis, not an official one. But you can just see, looking at it from the top, like from like right there, how everything is kind of symmetrical on both sides. Bam. And everything's kind of laid out perfectly, symmetrically on both sides. It's just really pleasing to me on the eye. But it's also a functional thing. Like it needs to be symmetrical, and it needs to be close to the same. Like it needs to be. It's very important that it's close because of the calculations and how the machines work. What figure is this for? This is the old model is $33.89. It's an old metal model. This one. This guy, it's a little vampire. Like a little vampire guy. It's an old metal model that's being transferred into Bones USA. Yeah, I believe the old metal model is $38.39. I think. Nice. Here we go. And I'm done. Yes, guys, I think a lot of people painted this guy as Strahd. 100%. He is classic. Does it say who sculpted him? It doesn't. It says Reaper Miniatures. Let's see if it says it on the website. ReaperMini.com. $38.39. Bob? Oh, nice. I'm doing a Bob sculpt. Nice. Yeah, Green User said it. Yeah, the old Bob sculpt right here. There you go, Bob. You got to see a Bones USA version of $38.39. Your vampire being made. And so now I'm going to. This guy doesn't have a number yet, so I have to kind of mark it down on a piece of paper here. And then he'll officially get a new number soon. 38.39. Classic Bob. Yeah. They don't have to start with Metal Masters. We use we can use 3D prints and stuff as well. They don't have to be Metal Masters, but then they're ready to go. And you can see why I use this. So I use this white piece of like paper here when I'm on the table when it's sliding around, and it's because of, you can see here on the back, it's like it just gets really dirty from touching the table. I mean, I clean my table every week, I promise. It's just, it gets naturally dirty from all the rubber and all the oils and stuff that go on. This is just my temporary desk. I want to have a big old work desk, like workstation, where I have to stand up. I don't want to have to sit down all day. So I'm going to get a big standing, kind of U-shaped like a leather worker's desk. I think a leather worker's desk would be nice. How do you get a flat base? What do you mean? Are you saying if you want to take this base off? Is that what you mean? This guy was sculpted on he's obviously like sitting on a rock or standing on like a rock surface. But you could probably just take some kind of grinder and chip away at it. But he's not standing flat either because he's kind of stepped up like this. Instead of standing flat on his 2 feet, he's kind of stepped up. I'm gonna go put this away. Oops. Don't all look like that to start, so I'm guessing to seeing the white flat bases. Okay, so they don't all look like that to start. Oh, yes, yes. This guy was sculpted specifically with that base in mind. Not a flat base. Here's Daddy Santa. If you haven't seen Daddy Santa yet, he's all right here. Here's his mold. Daddy Santa. Very nice and symmetrical. Look at how satisfying too. You just snap them, like right here. You can just snap it right off. Ta-da! Here's some examples of some base boss. Like, here, let's get the light over here. The light's a little too bright. So, got some sci-fi bases right here. You can kind of see different patterns. I think this one has 2 different patterns split right here. So there's this kind of walkway pattern, little walkway pattern there, and then the other sci-fi base. And then here's the smaller sci-fi base. So here, let me get the other light, shine it over here. There's like a smaller 25 millimeter maybe, like sci-fi base. There we go. Good pattern. Focus on it. How big of an impact? The Mac attack, it makes it easier, in honesty. Because now I can have 3D printed masters. Yeah. And that's it. So that was my last mold for the weekend. So I like to not leave stuff laying around all weekend. Like, I like to have all my work completed before I leave on Friday. So now I'm just going to clean up my desk, obviously. and finish up some other clerical stuff that I need to like square away, and then I'll be ready to go home. But I tend to not like to leave things sitting all weekend. That's just me. I think that might be the OCD. So use my little brush and I kind of sweep up my area here, and then I'll put all my tools away, make sure everything's kind of nice and neat, and get ready for Monday. The panda shirt? Yeah, I wear this thing all the time. Why are they having the fish scale effect? Are you talking about when I'm showing off the sprues, how they're shiny? That's just the plastic reflecting these two lights. So I have these two lights right here that I use to see my desk, and it's probably flaring off of those. It depends on how complicated the mold is, Turgeon. The molds can last hundreds of times if you build them correctly, and you're not too rough on them when you go to open them. You're not too rough, and like you're not just like bending them and like tearing them open and things like that. As long as you're gentle with them, they'll last quite a bit. That is nice. Mag Attack is that, for instance, if I break one of these guys, like this is a Metal Master, so if I break one of these guys' swords, then that's not going to be good. It's gonna. I would have to go cast more masters out of the mold. I could still make more masters, production masters, by casting more in metal. But you could also say the same thing for 3D printing. If I break the 3D print, I can just go print more. I use a similar light setup. Yeah, so I have like this little light here. This is kind of what we use at Paint Club. Here at the store, at the Reaper Game Store, I have two of them on both sides, and I can move them and change the lighting. Like, I'm going to turn the light down. There we go. So now they're not as bright, but I use them and I can put them all over my desk. Oh, they were overlapping discs. Fish scale effect. Oh, that was the sci-fi. It was like paneling. Like on a walkway on like a bridge of a spaceship, like a bridge. But yeah. If we break, I don't like breaking. Metal Masters are kind of hard to break, generally. But 3D printed masters are not so hard. They're much easier to break. But yeah. Who's on right now? Let's go see who's on to raid before I start cleaning up. Let's see. Mike Disney. The D and donations Twitch is on. D and donations. Sorry, that's hard to say. D and donations. D&D donations. Twitch. Hope you guys have a good weekend while we find somebody to raid. I had fun. Are they live? Yeah, I see them. They're live. DM Scott. Scallywags of Saltmarsh. They've been live for 5 hours. 24 hours of D&D. We'll raid these guys. Why not? Go. They're raising money. You know what? /raid. There we go. I got it. Oh, you're getting your tooth fixed tomorrow. Nice. Yeah, I'm getting mine done in January. I had a filling come out, and right now it's just too big to save it. Oh well. Good luck though. I hope you guys have a good weekend. Thanks for hanging out with me. Oh, House of X is on tonight as well. Don't forget House of X with the lovely Aaron Lovejoy, Banana Man himself, Banana Man. House of X, twitch.tv/ReaperMiniatures. Go say hi to these guys and then come back later and say hi to Aaron. I'll see you guys next week. Well, I think I will be doing a ReaperLand next week. Justin wants to have a meeting with me and talk about some of the stuff we're going to be doing for ReaperLand going forward. So we'll see. Bye-bye. Have a good Christmas. Go eat. Yada, yada, yada. Bye.
See.